I met Lyndsie when I was 15 and she was 13. And I was playing basketball in the gym there for summer camp, and she walked in the door and I said, "That's my girl." I said, "There's no doubt that's my girl." And so eventually I wore her down, and she said, "Okay, all right, you're a nice guy. You can make me laugh, and so I'll let you stay around for a little while." And at 19, she was diagnosed with cancer for the first time, ovarian cancer, and it was caught early enough to where, you know, they were able to do a quick surgery. There's no chemo required, no additional procedures, but it was a wake-up call to us, and we realized, hey, whoa, just because we're young doesn't mean life is promised. And I told her in the hospital room, I said, "You know I'm gonna marry you, right? And this is it." And she said, "I think that'd be okay. I think we're good with that." As time went on, and as it showed back up, we honestly didn't tell anybody. She said, I'm gonna fight this the same either way, and instead of people acting differently around me and worrying about me and stressing out, I want whatever time the Lord gives me, whether it's a year or 50 years or whatever it is, I want them to be encouraged when they're around me and not worried. And then just from one test to the next, within a month or two between a good test, right after that, cancer showed up everywhere. It just took off, and so we realized this is serious. And I was there by her side at the very end, and seeing how beautiful that moment is and was, seeing how she showed me the way, how beautiful her life is and was, and how beautiful her trust was in God. It just helped us understand that the prize is heaven, the prize is our relationship with the Lord, and that should be something we cling to more than a relationship here, more than anything we have here on earth that we hold on to. The actual 1 month anniversary of Lyndsie being in heaven, some of my family and friends said, "I want you to go to this Hillsong concert with me." Honestly, the first few songs I wasn't really there. I was just thinking about Lyndsie and still in that grieving process. And I said, "Lord, I'm giving this to you, this grief, this pain." And in that moment, like, you just hear the voice. I'm not trying to sound crazy, but the Lord spoke to me, and He said, "When you're lifting your hands and praising me, you're doing exactly what Lyndsie's doing right now. And that connection that you desire, you have it through me." And just that moment, I'll never forget that for the rest of my life. God did give her healing, and He healed her body, and He healed her soul, and rescued her from pain and suffering that she was going through. She was finally free of that. She was finally at home with her Father. And I'm excited for her. I'm jealous that she's there and that I'm not, but I'm looking forward to being there one day, and looking forward to having my family there. She led the way for my children. Now they ask about heaven all the time. They always pray for Mom, and the little girl says, "Dear Lord, please help Mama have a good day in heaven with Jesus." And that just encourages me to make sure that my family, my friends, people that I don't know, are going to heaven. Make sure they have a relationship with the Lord, because that's the goal. That's the end, is being in heaven and praising the Lord.